Today I'll be installing an Emax Servo along with a Hot Racing Emax Servo tray onto my SCX24 Deadbolt. As you can see in this example, the stock servo doesn't have enough power to turn the wheels when pinned against this rock. Later on, I'll test the Emax Servo in the same situation. Let's start by unplugging the servo from the ESC. Before moving on, I'll test out the new servo to make sure it works. With the servo working properly, we'll continue by disconnecting the front shocks from the shock mounts. Next, unscrew the steering link from the servo horn. Now we can take the servo out of its tray by removing the two screws holding it in place. Here's a side-by-side comparison between the stock and Emax Servo. Locate the three screws holding the servo tray to the deadbolt and unscrew them to release the tray. With the stock parts out of the way, we're ready to install our new aluminum tray. Here's a comparison between the Hot Racing and stock servo tray. To install the new tray, we'll be using the three longest screws provided in the set. With the screws going into metal, adding some Loctite to the threads will prevent loosening from vibration. Now that the servo tray is in place, we can install a new Emax Servo. First, grab the servo wire and pull it up between the bumper and ESC. Next, insert your servo into the servo tray and attach it using the two small screws included with the tray. Before plugging the servo into the ESC, bundle up the servo wire with a twist tie to keep everything neat under the hood. The servo comes with multiple servo horns to choose from. We'll be using the X-shaped horn, following a few modifications. To adapt the servo horn to work with your SCX24, clip off 3 of the 4 tabs on the horn and sand down the excess with a file or Dremel tool. Next, grab your controller and zero out the steering trim. With the trim properly adjusted, install a newly modified horn using one of the provided black screws. To finish up, attach your steering link to the servo horn. Time to retake the steering test and see how our new servo manages. As you can see, the Emax shows its strength by pushing the deadbolt away from the rock. Let's get the SCX24 outside and see how our new servo looks in action.